Students, today we will study about the coastal plains and the islands. Students, all of you must have seen the seas. Have you been to sea? What do you like there? People, those who go to the sea, they like to play in the water, and then you like to collect the shells that you get there, and you like to play and make sand castles near the sea water, isn't it? So when you see this picture, what you can see the Arabian Sea in the west of India, and you can see the Bay of Bengal in the east of India. Okay. Now this is Eastern Ghat and this is Western Ghat. The place between the sea and the Ghat is this your coastal plain. This pink part that you can see is your coastal plain. Similarly, in the west, between the Western Ghat and the Arabian Sea, this pink line that you can see, this area is your western coastal plains. So the eastern coastal plain and western coastal plains meet here in Kanyakumari. What else can you see? You can see that the eastern coastal plains are very much broader than the western coastal plains. India has a vast coastline. Coastline means coastal area near the sea. It has a western coast and the eastern coast. Western coastline begins from Gulf of Kutch and moves southwards along the coasts of Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala. That means here is your Gulf of Kutch. Gulf is the sea part which is surrounded by land. Okay. So it starts from Gulf of Kutch, then it moves to Maharashtra, Goa, then Karnataka and then Kerala. Finally it ends at Kanyakumari. This coastline is along the Arabian Sea. Western coastline is along the Arabian Sea. The plain areas that lie between the Western Ghat and the western coastline are known as the Western Coastal Plains. So between Western Ghat and between coastline, this part, the pink color part that you can see here in the map is your Western Coastal Plains. The eastern coastline begins from the West Bengal and moves down, covering the states coasts of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. So your eastern coastline begins from here, from West Bengal. It covers Odisha, then Andhra Pradesh and then Tamil Nadu. It also ends at Kanyakumari. The coastline is along Bay of Bengal. So your eastern coastline is along Bay of Bengal and your western coastline is along Arabian Sea, and both meet at Kanyakumari. Flat and plain area that lies between Eastern Ghats and eastern coastline are eastern coastal plains. The total length of both the coastline is about 6,000 kilometers. Okay, so total length of both the coasts is 6,000 kilometers, and both meet at Kanyakumari. Eastern coastal plains is along Bay of Bengal and western coastal plains is along Arabian Sea.